We have the cat noises in the background. Oh, okay. Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new channel called Brainy Bakers. And this is a channel run by me and my sister. She's currently behind the camera. But today we are going to be making some cookies. And so basically all this channel is going to involve is baking, but also maybe in the future, if we ever do get popular, then we may do more things suggested by you. Yeah, let's get started. Now, for the cookies, you are going to need some baking powder, some vanilla extract, some caster sugar, some plain flour, 1 egg, and some butter. Oh, and also a cookie cutter. Now, let's get started. We're going to need to grease our tray, and for this, I'm going to go and need a tissue, so be right back. Okay, so first we're going to grease our tray. So I have my tissue here. Now don't worry about using the baking butter, because don't worry, it's not unhygienic or anything. These are clean towels, this butter's fine. It's not going to affect your cooking in any way, just as long as you don't use too much so it takes the grams down. So just grease the tray nicely. Okay, so we now have a nice greasy tray, which we are going to need later. Oh, and another note, you need to set your oven to 180 Fahrenheit. So first, what you're going to need is your butter. You're going to need 75 grams of butter and 75 grams of caster sugar. Just pop these guys in and mix until it is fluffy and creamy. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to get fluffy-ish. Whoops! Okay guys, so we now have our mixture how we want it. As you can see, it's very fluffy and it's looking really nice. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to need a cup. Woo! Okay, so we have our cup. Let's move this to the side for a bit, because we're not going to need that for a while. Okay, so what you're going to need for this now is you're going to need your egg, the cup, and a fork. So, crack the egg into the cup, yolks and all, everything. You want everything in there.
Apart from the shell.
Yeah, apart from the shell. Woo! Which I just did really badly. No one saw a thing. Oh, crikey. Beat like a boss. Vanilla extract. Literally, this is this next bit is really your interpretation of how sweet you want it. Personally, I do like quite a lot because I think it adds quite a kick to it. But if you're not really a sweet tooth, that is fine. You don't need to add as much as I'm going to add. So just beat that in again. This one doesn't take as long. Okay, there you go. So it's been beaten in, and I can already smell how sweet it is. And you're going to want to mix this in gradually, okay, or else this will curdle. Guys, if you don't do this, then it will curdle, and that is not what you want. It will look like baby throw up, but don't worry, I know what I'm doing. We're all gonna want to add in your flour and baking powder. So I suggest you you can sieve it if you want to. If you want to be fancy, you can sieve it, but I don't really sieve it. So I just really chuck it in. If you want to sieve it, that's absolutely fine. It makes absolutely no difference. So just plonk that all in, and then add in your baking powder on top of that. So you're going to want a teaspoon of it. Don't know why So just get that in there like that. And plonk that in with it. You're not going to want too much or else it will make it rise, and you don't want big puffy airy cookies. And we're gently going to mix this in, okay? If you do it too hard, then it's going to go all lumpy and bubbly and horrible, and that's not what you want. But we don't want to let in too much air, or else once again they will puff up like a cake. Once you've got onto this stage where it's looking like a big floury mess, this is when you're going to want to start using your hands, because the spoon simply just can't do what I'm about to do. Okay, so we have our floury surface in which we are now going to roll out our dough. Now remember, not too much flour or you will get... We're going to roll this out, so I'm going to go get rolling pin. Right, you don't want it too thin and you don't want it too thick. So now it's time to get your cookie cutter, and remember, use the edges. You want to use as much dough as you can. Okay, so this is what we've got. We've got some leftover dough, which is nice. We have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cookies, which is perfect. That's just what I wanted. So now, you're going to want to put these into the bin. Into the bin? Not into the bin. Why would you put them in the bin, Katie? Into the oven for about 10-12 minutes, so not long. So, I will see you soon after cooking. Goodbye. And here, my Brainies, is the finished product, all baked and out of the oven. I suppose you could say they kind of look a bit like a digestive biscuit. I hope you guys are all very successful with your cookies. If you didn't quite catch anything from the video, there will be all of the quantities and methods in the description if you need any extra help. And please do leave in the comments anything that you want us to bake next. We are totally open to ideas. We are totally happy to do anything you guys want us to do. Trust me, it will make me a better baker, even though I am already terrible. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode, and I hope you carry on watching us. I doubt you will, but I hope you will.
And the cat fights back from the realm.